Esquire here for On Her Turf, and I'm here with Rachel Everett, a co-founder of ESM, Everett Sports Marketing. Thank you so much for joining me today at the Sports Power Brunch.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you here. How are you just taking in everything at the brunch, enjoying it?
You know, it's my 4th year coming to the Sports Power Brunch, and just an honor and a privilege. It's the energy in the room is very exciting, and all the women bring a sense of inspiration and pride being here, and it's just fun to be a small part of it.
Rachel, how did you get into sports marketing?
I kind of fell into sports marketing by chance. I have a history in athletics. I love sports and saw a big need in the marketplace for some friends that were athletes. And when I reached out to their large agencies, they had a few people in their marketing department and over 100 clients. So they weren't getting the attention to detail. And I really wanted to provide that opportunity for the athletes.
Okay. So what led you to co-found your own sports marketing agency?
Well, I have done this 14 years. We co-founded our agency 14 years ago, and I have never worked for another individual in my whole career. So we started learning the industry from the ground up, and did not know it would come to be representing Jalen Hurts as the starting quarterback in this year's Super Bowl. Jalen is a unique individual, and I love that everyone has brought to light the focus and ability for him to cultivate such a powerful team. They use the word women in his team, and I would really love them to start using the word individual, and start addressing each individual's stories of how they got there, why they earned a seat at his table, and why they earned a seat at this table in the sports industry, because they are more than women. They are have paved a way for themselves, and they have earned a seat at his table, and it's a real honor to be a part of it.
For the partnerships that you work on for him, how do you two decide, or I don't know if it's a group effort, what kinds of brands he should partner with?
Yeah, Jalen has always been extremely intentional, and I think that's why he selected me for his team. Every partnership that we have activated at since I signed him his rookie year have been activated through community and philanthropic aspects. So every partnership he has done has found a need in the community, and we have found a way to activate, meaning bringing that partnership to life that leaves the world a better place than we left before. So ever since then, he has switched his primary focus off the field. He wants to win a championship, but off the field, he really wants to leave a legacy and make a difference. We joke about it as a foundation. I'm the executive director of his foundation, the Jalen Hurts Foundation as well.
Amazing.
So we are able to capitalize on his on-the-field fame and influence in an impactful, meaningful way off the field. And every brand partnership that he does it's imperative that they support him off the field.
What does your typical workday look like?
My typical workday is atypical. No 2 days are the same. I would say my day is always focused on finding ways to get 1% better in everything I do, whether that's working for the client or prioritizing myself first and foremost, so I can bring my best self to the table for everyone else.
What's the most fun part of your job, and what's the thing you least like to do?
My favorite part of my job would be when I get an email after an event or a text or a phone call from somebody who tells me how we positively changed them or affected their day in any which way, not the big grand gesture release days where we give a organization a bus, but it's really when the kid said, I showed up today because I saw something you guys did, or you guys gave me the motivation to do that. That's my favorite part of my job. And then my least favorite part is getting stuck in airports all the time and 20-hour, 24-hour work days where I fly to Philly, do work all day, and fly home so I can wake up to my son in the morning.
Okay. Last question. what advice would you give to someone who wants to work in this space? I'm focusing on women, but it could be for anyone. Like, what should they do to succeed and to follow in your steps or just steps of other women in this space?
My advice to other women would be to get to work, get the experience, work for someone you trust and respect, and find a way to learn everything you can from them. My other advice for women in this industry, whether you're new, have been here, or want to stay here, instead of trying to show people your worth, do it in your work, your actions. You don't have to tell people your worth. At the end of the day, it will be proven if you do the right thing and do the work.